Thank you, Rodrigo. I'm going to go ahead and now share my screen. And I did see a couple of questions regarding CAP. So I hope I do answer those as I present. And I did take some notes, but Daryl, if you can help me with the chat if they ask questions with regarding the information that I'm sharing about CAP, that would be helpful. Okay, so now I will share with you a little bit more about the Community Arts Partnership at CalArts. We are a department at CalArts, and this is our mission. I want to take a moment to read it. We did just redid our CAP mission. So since 1990, the CalArts Community Arts Partnership's mission has been to serve as the bridge between the California Institute of the Arts and the diverse communities of Los Angeles County. CAP is an organization that works to address the systematic and structural race and income-based opportunity gap in access to arts education for youth across LA County. Through its programs, CAP provides innovative arts learning opportunities for CalArts students and alumni to have the opportunity to develop and redefine the arts teaching skills and solidify the integral role of artists in education and society. CAP is dedicated to being an inclusive and transformative leader in arts education. And our vision statement for CAP is committed to providing responsive, authentic, and collaborative community partnerships through tuition-free after-school summer programs and school-based arts programs for youth in LA County. CAP will champion and foster the professional growth of CalArts students and alumni through rigorous, high-quality, and relevant professional arts learning, career preparation, real-world engagement in classrooms and communities. As a national leader in arts education, CAP is committed to consistent engagement in local and national advocacy to ensure the sustainability and growth of arts communities and schools. So that's a little bit of what we do. I'm sorry. There you go. And these are our core values at CAP. CAP is a flexible structure of operations and comprehensive customized approach to staff. Development ensures that the culture of climate are grounded in the core values of creativity, innovation, community, equity, and accessibility. These core values shape and define our work at all levels of the organization, from the classroom to the studio. And this is our CAP staff. Today, it is just me and Dara representing, but I also wanted to highlight some of our other CAP staff. Tara Burns, who is my colleague and is our other programs manager for our community programs. John Holmgren is one of our school programs manager. James Waterman is the second program manager for the school programs. And Daryl, who is here with us. I don't know if Daryl, you wanted to add something? No? Okay, great. And like I mentioned in the mission statement, CAP does hire current CalArts students and alumni to provide arts instruction through our free tuition programs that we offer for high school students. And this past year, we were able to hire over 229 instructors. So CAP hires year round, and last year we had over 229 both lead instructor and assistant instructor. So if you do choose to come to CalArts and are interested in teaching, you can come and work with CAP. And the opportunities are both for undergrad students and MFA students. CAP offers free arts programs all over LA County. LA County has over 81 school districts, so that's very big. And this is just a snapshot of some of the areas that CAP provides programs. And then again, this is just another overview of some of the programs that CAP offers. I oversee the CalArts CAP photography program. That is one of the only programs that we offer that takes place at CalArts, where high school students get the opportunity to take a class at CalArts taught by CalArts faculty. And on your right side, you'll see also a graph, and it just gives the numbers of like some of the programs that we offer both in school and in our community programs. Yes. Next, and I know there was a lot of questions about scholarships, but before I run into that, I know there was a question of like who gets like for our high school students. I know I've seen some familiar faces, some familiar names in the gallery. So I know we have some CAP high school participants joining us today. So for those that have already participated in a CAP program, that have completed a CAP program, you receive a CAP certificate saying you've completed a CAP program. So that so if you decide to apply to CalArts, there will be a question, is it at the very top where they ask if you've been a CAP participant. You should you check that box in, and that makes you eligible for a CAP scholarship. There was a question about like, how do you join CAP? So CAP offers, like I mentioned, school programs that are in different community art spaces. So for example, our photo program that we offer, that one's open to high school students in LA County. So if you wanted to join CAP, you would join one of our programs. So that's one way on how you can join CAP. What was the other? And then how do you become eligible for a CAP scholarship? You basically complete a CAP program, and then you become, if you get accepted into CalArts, you automatically become eligible for a CAP scholarship. And here are the kind of the steps on what a student has to take if you are a CAP participant. You know, how do I apply? Well, if you do end up applying to CalArts, again, like I mentioned, you would, in the application, you would just let them know that you have been a CAP participant. CAP does not take any participation in deciding who gets the scholarship. There's 6 schools at CalArts. And so, for example, if you apply for the School of Theater, they have their own committee, and they review the applications and they decide who gets accepted into the program. And then that same committee works with financial aid to provide the scholarships and any additional financial aid. And the same thing happens with, like, if you wanted to apply for the School of Art. In the School of Art, that would be animation, that would be film, that will be experimental animation, that will be the visual arts. And then the same thing would go for like the School of Music. They have their own committee, etc. I also would recommend, and I can share the slides with Rodrigo so he can email them to all of you, but I did linked up the scholarship that CalArts has listed. So it has like over 50 different scholarships that they provide. Some of them are very specific. There's 3 that are very specific to CAP participants. And so for those scholarships, you don't have to do any additional paperwork or essays when you apply to CalArts, as long as you first check in that box that says you've been a CAP participant, that makes you eligible for the CAP scholarships. Again, I would also, for those that are interested in joining CAP, if you do live in California and you go to any of the LA County schools, you can participate in a CAP program. They're all free. I would recommend you check out our website. It's also linked to the slide so that you can see what programs are available for you to participate in. You can also follow us on Instagram so you can see some of the programs that we are offering, and you can check out some of the things that we've been doing for the past couple of months. Yes, and I want to know, do we want to open it up for questions?
Yeah, sure. I think, yeah. So we'll start with just tracing back from some of the questions we saw in the chat. Do you have an email for the CAP questions, Alma?
Yes.
Okay,
so
perfect.
Here is, if you want to take a screenshot, I will also add my information to the chat box. But I know one of the questions that I saw was like CAP scholarship. So how do I apply for that? Like I'd mentioned again, when you apply to CalArts, you just check in that you've been a CAP participant, and then you become eligible for a CAP scholarship. And then the other question that I saw in the chat was, how do I join CAP? So again, you check out some of the CAP programs that we offer and see if you're eligible. I'm gonna stop sharing so I can see the chat box. Oh, one thing I also I saw in the chat box, there was a question about MFA students opportunities. So if you wanted to teach with CAP as MFA, like that's open to you. We, again, like I said, we hire both undergrad and grad students to teach with us here at CAP.